it's so comforting to let go into it. I don't
Right.
feel as afraid. My stomach is not tight now.
Right.
It's kind of back. What do I mean? Usually I feel kind of puffy. And now my stomach feels as if it's back against my spine, kind of curving.
Kind of relaxed.
In a relaxed state, yeah. My back is relaxed. My back of my skull is getting more relaxed. I can feel the water around me, and the water is actually warm now. Where before, when I first saw this, it was cooler, and it was like cooler, frightening.
Yes. So you're floating and the fear's gone.
Yeah, I don't feel fearful now.
Okay, so let's go forward and find out what happens next.
Okay.
After floating,
Okay.
starting to feel the warmth, what happens?
I think I'm waiting to get saved. Because no one's going to save me. I mean, like, nobody saw me jump in the pool. They are not aware that I hit my head on the bottom of the pool. So,
Okay, so nobody's going to save you.
no one is going to save me. I have to save myself.
You have to save yourself. So what are you going to do?
No one's going to do it. So I've got to turn myself around or push off with my legs, push up, come up. I've got to figure out how to come up, all in a fraction of a second.
Right.
And
So just for a moment, access that part of you that knows how to do that. Access that part of you that's capable of saving yourself.
I can do that, yeah. I just have to reverse everything.
Right.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I'm dyslexic because I can do that extremely easily. It's effortless to reverse. Okay. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of sitting more up, and I can feel it's like the side of the pool now is closer to me.
Yes.
And I could just reach out, touch it, and pull myself up. And I look around. But nobody saw it. Nobody noticed. It's kind of weird. Well, that's a typical feeling for me, which is not thinking that nobody notices me.
Right.
But that's okay, because I saved myself out of that.
Your higher self noticed you.
Yeah. I never thought of it quite that way. But I was
Remember
actually...
that part was watching you, falling, driving?
Yeah. I think now what I see is this is reminding me that I did save myself. I have saved myself, and I can save myself.
Yes.
By just, allowing myself to just do it and not, I think about it too much, just worry about stuff, even though I act like I don't worry, but I guess deep down I do. But it's not like I sit there, oh, I'm worrying.
Right. It's more unconscious.
It's very unconscious.
It's like an energy pattern.
Which is like this, and now I've got to tell you, Holly, I feel so relaxed. This is so strange. I still feel like I'm in the water. I feel like I'm extremely supported. I'm almost like enjoying being in the water now. For some reason, the depth of the water has changed, and my head is above the water, but or I'm sitting on something, but I'm just staying in the water, and it just...
Feel the buoyancy of it.
Pardon?
Feel the buoyancy of the water.
Yeah, it feels very light. And I'd like to feel that lightness. I'd like to carry that lightness in through my whole digestive system and my belly and my buttocks and my legs. My legs.
Well, take a moment to allow that flow to happen, like
Okay.
water.
Like the water, okay.
Just visualize, sense it, feel it, think it. Your body's going to really appreciate this. This core level of stress that you've been carrying for years is finally unwinding.
God, I've been holding on for so long.
Finally unwinding.
Wow. Everything feels so much softer now, and
Right.
it's like when I sat down, I could sense my buttocks just gripping and holding me up and all of that, and I still feel up, but just kind of relaxed.
Like the water's supporting you now.
Yeah. You know, like the energy around me is holding me up instead of my muscles.
There you go. Let life buoy you.
Yeah. This is very colorful. I see a lot of colors now. It's interesting how water has so many colors in it. And that I think astrologically I'm almost all water. There's no ground in my astrological chart. Pisces. Emotional wizard that I am. Floating in two directions at the same time. It's got to be able to keep me up. You have no chance.
That's your element.
Yeah, that's right. Water is my element.
Yeah.
And it's so nice not to be so afraid of it.
Okay, so you have a sense that your willingness to move through the fear and just fall backwards, which you have no control over, brought you to this place.
Yeah.
And every cell in your being is going to resonate with this being held by the water. Relaxing into it. Washing away all the old patterns of the stress. Releasing it from your energy system. What's the giggle about?
It just feels so much more fun. And so I feel, I don't mean fun, but it's just the lightness. I just feel so light.
Yeah.
And not so trapped.
Yes. So imagine that your higher self is going to rise up above this incident that just got remembered and re-experienced on a different level. And that your higher self is going to move forward in time through all of your life experiences and drop into you right here, right now. Right here, right now. It's going to catch up with you right here, right now. Like a timeline, just and imagine yourself lying in bed. And as you prepare to awaken and greet the new day, there's a sense of trusting, just falling backwards, and know that you'll be caught because you don't have any idea what you're stepping off into every day of your life.
Yeah.
You have no idea what this day is going to bring. But you know that the buoyancy of life will catch you and hold you and support you. And as you walk to the bathroom, you can just feel that buoyancy. Your willingness to allow life to support you. You don't have to do it by yourself anymore. You're not in control, but you can certainly feel life is in control.
Yeah. So peaceful.
Peaceful. I'll feel that. What's going on in your stomach area now?
Oh, my stomach is just like, I really can't believe it. I can't.
You can't believe it?
I really can't believe this. I mean, I think I was a little bit, a little nervous, not really nervous, but, and then I said, well, I'll be with Holly and whatever happens will be magnificent, so go for it. And I really didn't know what we were going to do.
Right.
And I think that's what the magic is here.
Exactly. Your higher self's the magician.
The higher self just
Your
takes
higher
me.
self is the magician.
Yeah. And I just feel so different. I mean, it is kind of washing over me. Like if you were in a tide pool, and this water is just moving around my body. And
That life energy, that life force.
That
washing
life force.
around you and through you. Supporting you. The buoyancy of your element.
So sweet.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing the gorgeous blue you're wearing today and the little sparkles of the light on your little sequins on there. You're just immersed in that watery domain today.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. It's funny, the reason I picked this out today because I feel very comfortable in it, not thinking of the blue for water and water element. And I strive to be comfortable in situations that arise so that I can move through them.
Well, now you can just float through them a little bit more.
Yeah.
So let's look at the situation with Barry and his chemotherapy and your caretaking and just let any awareness that you have of your responses to this whole event in your life, this whole event in his life. Let's see what higher self wants to bring up around that pattern.
Well, I asked the question, am I doing enough in caregiving? And the answer came back, yes, absolutely. I mean,
Enough for what?
Enough to taking care of Barry.
Okay. Are you giving enough is sort of what you mean?
Yeah. Am I doing the right thing?
Okay.
And I heard a yes, and also,